What's good, R&B squad? This is Out of Ruth. I trust that this message meets you guys in good spirits. If you're new to this family, we don't believe that you're here by accident. Welcome. We're happy to have you, and Jesus is, of course, always happier. The word I have today comes from a dream that I had, and because the dream was so lengthy, I am not going to go into the details of it. I'm going to get straight to the interpretation. Now, as you listen, as per usual, you'll know whether or not it is for you. For this particular word, there are very specific details, so you'll know for sure if it matches your situation or not. And as always, as y'all know, eat the meat, spit out the bone, take what's for you, and leave the rest. So for someone, you know whom your God intended spouse is. You know who the person is that you're supposed to marry. And this person has an ex who is still obsessed with them. Obsessed to the point where they're still keeping tabs on your person and they're keeping tabs on you. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. Now, what the Lord pointed out to me about this ex is that this ex knew from the beginning that he or she was a counterfeit. And here's how they knew. The relationship was forced on your person. And what I mean by forced on your person is this. The person who did the pursuing was the ex. And the pursuing was aggressive. It was an aggressive form of pursuit. And I'm not taking no for an answer form of pursuit. And this individual, this ex, knows good and well that had they not planted themselves right in your person's path, your person never would have even known that they existed. There was an element of manipulation, of coercion, and in some instances, even witchcraft or a combination of all three for your person to end up in that relationship in the first place. And your person was never happy in the relationship. He or she always knew deep down that this is not whom they were supposed to be with. They always felt within themselves, this can be it. Because on top of forcing themselves on your person and being so aggressive, when they finally got to be in a relationship with your person, they treated them really poorly. They might have been verbally abusive. They might have been physically abusive. They didn't even appreciate the person that they went so hard to end up with. So it almost didn't make any sense. It's like they went after your person just to bring him or her down. And again, you're going to know this is for you because this sounds very familiar to you. Your person may have even hinted this stuff to you, even if they didn't tell you in detail. Now, the Lord gave me a time frame. I heard 7 years. So your person was either romantically involved with this ex for a 7-year period and they're no longer involved with this individual, or they could have separated from this individual 7 years ago. This individual still feels as if he or she has rights to your person's business. They feel as if they have a right to know what's going on in your person's life. So they're keeping tabs on your person, and they've even done research, aka stalking, to find out all about you. So don't think that they don't know about you. They know. And they're looking at the two of you, and they're legit having murderous thoughts about the two of you. They would rather see the two of you die than walk into your marriage promise. They don't want to see you birth your promise. And they're sitting there thinking of all kinds of ways that they could impede or block your progress toward your promise. Now, here's what the Lord is saying. The Lord is saying that if they don't take their hand off of your marriage promise and they don't leave the two of you alone, they will lose everything. They will be stripped of everything. I saw someone in the spirit and all of their stuff was being taken away from them and they looked unwell. They looked like they were physically unwell. And the Lord is saying that this is what is going to happen to this person if they don't leave the two of you alone, because God wants the two of you together. So in opposing the two of you, they are opposing the will of God. So the Lord is saying that that's what's going to happen to them. They're going to be stripped of everything that they have, everything that's important to them, if they don't leave the two of you alone. And what's more is that while they're being stripped, they're going to have to watch as the two of you grow in abundance. So I hope that this message blessed someone. I love you guys. I will be back with another word as soon as the Lord releases me. Take care.